What's going on, everybody? What's going on from on your last nerve here? Hope you guys have been doing good, having a good day, because I'm sure EDP has not been having a good couple weeks so far. And of course, being a small channel that we are, we don't really have too much to say, me and Anthony. But today I'd just like to put in my 2 cents for what's been going on with the whole EDP situation. If you guys don't know, EDP, really big YouTuber, or should I say, was a really big YouTuber, uh, sitting at 2.1 million subscribers before his allegations of trying to pursue a 13-year-old came into play. He's lost, I want to say, about 100,000 subscribers or more since then, and it's very honestly, it's a tragedy that this happened, but it's a side that he never showed us, and honestly, I'm glad that it came out so we know what kind of person that he was. But what I want to talk about today is how Chet Goldstein, if you guys don't know, is the person that was working with the group CC. I'm sorry, I don't know what CC stands for, but I know his group is the Predator Poachers. And kind of funny, Chet Goldstein, the person who not apprehended, exposed EDP for what he's done, is now getting exposed himself. Says kind of like that Spider-Man meme where it's like Peter Parker's pointing at Spider-Man and then I was pointing right back at him. And it's just horrible what they're exposing Chet for. And honestly, Chet, what he did, it was good. Which I've heard a lot of people say. What he did was good, but it's just not a good person doing a good thing. I don't know if he was doing it because he actually just despises, you know, predators, or if he's just doing it to try to, I don't know, make a good name for himself. But Chet is really not a good person. From videos that I've seen, Chet uses the N word a lot, especially on live streams. He calls people the N word repeatedly. He's been seen on numerous occasions calling people the N word. He has joked around about being a predator himself, and he says that he has a child locked in his dungeon that's 3 years old, and he makes jokes saying that he took her virginity. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen the video, but it's basically him in some kind of a store like Target, and he's talking to just a random lady, and he's just recording for some reason. I don't know if he was on a live or he was just recording for whatever reason, but he just happened to make a joke on how he had a 3-year-old in his dungeon. You guys can see me when I'm doing air quotes, in his dungeon, and he takes her virginity or whatever. But I mean, for someone who runs an account that exposes predators and you to make jokes like that, it's pretty hypocritical in my opinion. Because becoming a YouTube channel that kind of devotes themselves to catching predators, and for you to make jokes like that, very messed up in my opinion. Because I don't know about any of you guys, but if I was running an account like Chet Goldstein was, I wouldn't even joke about anything like that because everybody knows that it is a serious thing. Children are being lured, abused, assaulted by these sick individuals. And for someone to kind of devote their lifestyle, their job to catching them, a joke like that is just absolutely unacceptable. And it really just doesn't make sense with me on why he's doing this. Plus, there's also another video of with the whole EDP situation where, again, if you guys don't know, EDP was caught because Chet Goldstein and his little crew lured EDP by using a 13-year-old decoy on Instagram, messaging him, texted him for a month or so. Actually got EDP to leave his place in LA to travel to Bakersfield and meet up with this 13-year-old in some apartment complexes. But of course, things didn't go as planned, and he got caught and exposed for who he is truly. But the 13-year-old decoy that Chet Goldstein was using, they claim that it was a person that was of age, 18 years or older, that was using a face app to make it seem as if they were younger. There's a video though of Chet, I'm guessing on a live stream, telling the 13-year-old decoy, and this person is 13. There could have been multiple decoys, but this one decoy that they were using was 13. The decoy was trying to take a picture of herself so EDP can see what she looks like, and of course the picture is really what matters, because if EDP doesn't buy that she is underage, then the whole plan will just go crashing down. So Chad was directing this girl to take a picture of herself, but in the weirdest way possible, telling her, stick your tongue out, take off your clothes, and taking off your top, do this, do that. And it almost seemed like he really wasn't doing this to try to catch EDP. It seemed like he was doing it for his own enjoyment. As I'm saying this, you really need to see this video for yourself, because it is just absolutely disgusting. The way he's saying it, and the way his face is when he is directing this girl to do so, because we can't see the 13-year-old decoy, only Chet can. And he's telling her to do all this stuff, and it's just, it is not right, you know. And of course, EDP was caught around, if I'm not mistaken, around April 21st. Chet Goldstein and his crew caught EDP a month prior, but they didn't release the footage until a month after, because Chet was waiting for the video to get monetized so he can make money off of it. So he was holding off this information that everybody needed. EDP, as I said, he had millions of subscribers, millions of loyal fans, and they had no idea what was lurking underneath his skin. You know, he has been accused of pedophilic behavior multiple times, 5, 6 times, and this last time was where he actually got caught, and people can't defend him anymore. But because of this, Chet knew how much publicity this video would be hyped up, you know? And he knew that people wanted to see this video. He knew people were really want to hype this video up. Oh my goodness, EDP 405, he got caught, no way. I need to see this, where's the proof, where's all this stuff? But Chet, knowing that he has the world in his hands right now, decided to wait until the video can get monetized so he can make money off of it and profit off of it and gain subscribers. Even on his Instagram stories, he was saying, go hype up, go follow this page, go subscribe to this channel, that's where the EDP video is going to drop. Like it's some kind of album. Like, no, this is serious, this is news, we need to know what happened, so we need to know what precautions to take. Like I said, Chet, I can't judge him for who he is. I don't know what he's been through or anything. But from what I know is a lot of the stuff that he does aren't really good. I mean, he did do a good thing in catching EDP, but honestly, it, from not really a good person's standpoint and what he's done, it seems like he should have, you know, really changed his behavior and his personality, because he knows what he's doing. And for him to do something like this, to catch EDP, and at the same time kind of doing the same thing himself, I'm not saying that he's actually a predator himself, but still acting like a really childish, sick-minded individual, it's just not sitting right with me. But EDP was caught, I think. No, I'm sure that the authorities, the proper authorities, are taking care of the situation. EDP has been banned off of Instagram, YouTube, and many other platforms, and so has Chet Goldstein, which surprised me. I mean, we know what Chet has done, but honestly, I would have thought EDP would have just gotten banned, but Chet Goldstein did as well. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I want to thank you for listening to my little rant. Go follow us on Instagram, On Your Last Nerve. That's where we post our out of context for our podcast. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.